Hey cowboys, and welcome to another exciting edition of Reading Ranch. I'm Katie Hunt, and I take Mother's more questionable literature and give it a 5-minute review based solely on the content on the back of the book and some of the excerpts inside. It's been a while. Winter, holidays, laziness, mostly laziness. But we're back, and my mother got more books. Thanks, people that gave Mom books for Christmas. No one gave Mom books for Christmas. She bought them herself. Either way, it prolongs the show. So, points. Today, we will be reading from a Cat Martin classic, Against the Sky. And there we go. Ooh. Let's see what this is all about, shall we? Alaska! In America's last wilderness, there are no limits to what a man can do. For Detective Nick Brody, that means keeping the perps off the streets of Anchorage 24/7. Nick has never backed down from danger, but after the horrors he's seen, he's definitely in need of a break. Samantha Hollis never thought she'd meet anyone like Nick, especially in a place like Las Vegas. But after one reckless, passionate night, she discovers the charismatic stranger is everything she wants in a man. After one night, I don't believe you. When Nick invites her to Alaska, Samantha decides to find out, never guessing the depths she'll discover in him or the tangle of murder, kidnapping, and danger about to engulf them both? Someone gonna die? See, this is just proof that one-night stands might not always be the safest thing. Just saying. Let's just dive right into it, shall we? Oh my god, I won! I won! She turned those big eyes in his direction, laughed, and threw her arms around his neck. When she planted a quick kiss on his lips, and shot of lust hit him like a fist. His groin tightened to a point of pain, and it was all he could do not to toss her over his shoulder, carry her upstairs, and haul her to bed. This is page 19. Instead, he bent his head and captured those soft pink lips in his with a kiss that was deep and thorough, drawing a grinning audience who clapped their approval when the long kiss ended. Las Vegas approved. Samantha blushed. Avoiding eye contact, she glanced back at the machine. How much did I win? Nick looked over at the flashing lights. Looks like $5,000. Oh my god, I've never won anything before in my life. Nick reached up and plucked the printed receipt out of the machine, handed it to Samantha, who pressed it against her heart. Oh my god. Grinning like a kid, she waved the slip of paper. I better collect my winnings before I wake up and find out this is just a dream. Just like this night you're about to have with him. We're going home tomorrow. We probably won't see each other again. Her heart was beating, thumping away in her chest. Her nerves stung. I want one last memory to take home with me. That's it. If it's what you want too. You just met the guy downstairs. His broad shoulders tightened. He knew what she was saying. Knew she was telling him if he wanted her, she would invite him to her room. Nick didn't hesitate, just moved closer, backing her up against the wall, sinking his hands into her hair to hold her in place for a very thorough kiss. A very thorough kiss. Soft at first, he took it deeper, bolder, hotter, arousing her the way he had every time he touched her. I want you, he huffed gruffly. He huffed gruffly? Nibbling the side of her neck. I've wanted you since the moment I saw you in the hall, going toe-to-toe with that big bastard twice your size. But I've got to leave before dawn to catch my plane. Are you sure this is what you want? You saw her in the hallway, arguing with somebody, and you were just like, yeah. Okay. She reached up and cupped his cheek, felt the roughness of his late evening beard. Late evening beard. The time we've spent together has been perfect. The last hour I've played craps with you has been magical. Kiss went on till her knees felt weak, completely at his mercy. It barely registered that he had stripped off the backless white sundress she had been wearing, that she was naked except for her super high heels, and a pair of white lace bikini panties she had bought at Victoria's Secret on her way back to the hotel after the convention, and indulgence had convinced her had nothing to do with Nick, but actually had everything to do with Nick. Good morning, run-on sentence, kicked off his shoes and unzipped his pants. For a moment, she couldn't breathe. Sweet Jesus, I want you, he whispered against the side of her neck. And dear God, she wanted him to. Dear Jesus, I want you. Dear God, here I am. Easy, baby. Oh God, he calls her baby. I just threw up a little bit in my mouth. He took his time with her, breasts molding and caressing, making the hunger build. As he settled himself between her legs, she realized he had sheathed himself. When the hell did he get a condom on himself? You tricky bitch. Look at you. She had no idea when. Neither did I. She only knew he felt big and hard as he entered her, slowed at the snug fit, kissed her deeply as he seated himself to the hilt. Then he started to move. We are literally 23 pages into this book, and they are having raunchy sex. He sends her flowers. What would you like it to say, sir? Say, thanks for the memories, Nick. I'm just here for a couple of weeks. I always wanted to see Alaska. She followed him to Alaska for a couple weeks. You had a one-night stand. You were one of those crazy bitches that's like, it meant something. It's like, no, it was sex. And now you're like following him to hella far away to see if it means something. Calm down. She whimpered as his hands moved down her body, cupping her bottom as she kissed his way from her breast to her belly. Kneeling in front of her, he kissed the inside of her thighs, parted her legs, and used his mouth and hands with the skill she remembered. I don't remember. There was no skill before. It was just a lay down, we're gonna do it. Her body quivered. She cried out as sensation dragged her under, plunged her into a world of dark pleasure. Is it dark pleasure? Why can't it be light pleasure? Oh, it's so naughty. We're on the dark side. You expect like stormtroopers to show up or something. You're not having sex with Anakin Skywalker, you know. It could just be regular pleasure. She had almost reached her peak, her body tightening, craving release. She whimpered when Nick stopped. Easy, baby. Oh my God, stop. He keeps calling her baby. It's like she's not a baby. She is a woman. And you like literally had sex with her twice. Funny because like every other page, like they're after this, like helping this kid out. It's like Jimmy, 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 but Jimmy. Oh no, she got kidnapped. Oh Lord. Oh God, hold on. The baby, what happened to the baby? She was pregnant? You know how I feel about it. Oh, and she got captured again! Samantha shook him off and rose by herself. Lacey flashed Samantha at a glance, her thoughts clear on her face. This is it! They're gonna kill me and then prostitute me! Prostitute me? Yeah, I read that right. I think you got that backwards. I don't think they're gonna prostitute a dead person, but I mean, I've never been captured to be prostituted, so... It's 2 cowboy hats. Because honestly, it's just a bunch of sex and getting kidnapped and some kid named Jimmy, and I'm not feeling it. This was Against the Sky by Kat Martin, and you can pick it up at your local Walmart. You can't really see on the sticker Walmart, because Walmart sells all the porn, but cheap. And that's it. So, if you like this video, make sure you subscribe, leave a comment down below, make sure you like it, make sure you share it with your friends, because they might enjoy this also. I don't know. Follow me on Twitter at juggles_geese. You can also follow me on Instagram at jugglesgeese21. And that's it for this week's episode. So thanks, guys, and I will see you later, cowboys.